Good morning. This is Apostle William D. McGee Jr. here at Fanatic 101 Central here in San Antonio, Texas. This is a special that I'm going to do today. And in my last video, I said that we were at war already. At Fanatic Central 101, it was already launching its war against the city, against the state, against the federal. It's true. The fanatic, I am war. I am war is I am that sits in Keter. The I am, the almighty I am, he's at war with you. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Brahim Habayim. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Buongiorno. Bonjour. Kamsamida. Ni hao. Or ni hao. What's up? Mihaba. I'm going to do something. I want you to listen closely. I want all, not just the people here in San Antonio, not all the people in Texas, not all the people in the United States, but I want all the people in the whole world, in these 10 regions, to listen. Today, you can say, is the day of your independence. Today is the day of your independence. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want your independence? For years upon years, we have based and lived our lives on the concepts, on the morals, on the values of other people. God did not create us to stay within a structure of that magnitude, especially when the magnitude has changed over the years. We have new millennials right now that are capable of making a leap into the new era in this nation and abroad. Here in America, we have students that are graduating every day in electronics and the New World Economic Order system, that they make that leap. They can leave this nation, this area, this region, and go to another region, but they choose not to. And plus, we have a person up top trying to make sure that don't happen. See, today is your day of independence. Today, I'm going to talk to you about some things. I'm going to make this one a long one and I'm not going to worry about YouTube because I'll have to split it into 2 pieces anyway. I want you to listen to me because my time is of the essence. Let me teach you something. I talk about love. I talk about Hess. Well, love, in the beginning, love. So here you go, talking about he's going to go religious on us. I said, no, I don't go religious. I go spiritual. But I want to tell you, from the time that you were born to the time where you are now. Now, let me back up, and I want to go somewhere. Now, for those who are suffering, have issues in their life, those issues are not your own. There is a course in the psychic or mental area called family origin. Okay? We have some areas called mind over mood. That's a book to teach you about how to overcome your depression, how to overcome your anxiety, how to overcome your the anger that's in your life. But before you can get to there, you need to be at the family origin. Because see, the family origin, a lot of your problems and our problems stem from our family. Okay? Our origin, family origin. And this family origin goes deeper than it will tell us why we are in the mental shape that we are now. I know a lot of you shaking. They're like, oh, where's he going? I hope he don't talk about what I think he's going to talk about. Well, guess what? In family origin, we have alcoholism. In family origin, we have sexual abuse by parents. In family origin, we have incest. In family origin, we have all kinds of things that go on that mess us up before we even get to the mind control in the first and second grade. We're already messed up. Here's a thing that I want to put out and I want to tell you. Mind control says that everybody should have a child. It tells the females, you should have a child, or the husband and wife when they're married. You should have children. Well, guess what? There are some parents that should not have children because they themselves are messed up. And they will mess up their child's life before, and they will be messed up for the rest of their life. And it continues on in their families, in their family. It's going to take centuries to get back to the base problem. See, these things, this is the war that I'm trying to start. You see, I'm not trying to start a physical war, but I'm trying to start a war of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and spiritual. You see, I want you to know that the God that you keep calling on, he is not religious. Never was. That book that you have, that you say, that you call the Bible, that book was created by men and women. It was canonized. And things were put in there for a certain purpose, and other things were taken out. And it came from the Torah or the Talmud that was written to the Hebrews. To the Hebrews. Not to you. To the Jews. And when the Jews quit listening, God had to come and send his son. And when they still didn't listen, then you came out with the Quran. Because he had to talk to another group of people to get them to tell the Jews, hey, what's up? But they're still not listening. Nobody is listening. All this is part of family origin. Family origin will mess up people. This is the day of your independence. This is the day, what I'm talking about is the day of your independence. You see, it took me years to figure out what was wrong with me. Why I wasn't like the rest. Why I didn't fit in. Because I didn't fit in because my family origin was messed up. It had alcoholism in it. It had mental issues in it. My mom had her mental issues. My dad had his mental issues because of her mental issues. Okay? Alcoholism, you know how it feels to see your dad drink all the time because your mom has a mental issue. And that weighs heavy on the children. The pit of your stomach, it starts to ache. Because you don't know whether your dad is going to come in sober or drunk. There's a lot of people here in San Antonio are going through that same thing. There's a lot of people in the whole world going through, but nobody wants to talk about that. They say, oh, that's nothing. Same applies with sexual abuse. We have some sick individuals. Sick. Because they don't know that sex and love are separate. Sex and love are separate. And we have some people that's sitting at the top of the White House Central. That's why. That's the very reason what's wrong with him. He has no morals. No morals. Wives, daughters. Surround himself by other females. They must be in a certain attire. They must be this and they must be this. But guess what? Today is your day of independence. I told you that God had me to turn and go into a new direction. I'm going in that new direction. Now I'm going to talk. I've been talking for a long time, but I've been talking about other issues, government issues or city issues. I'm going to talk to you today about your independence. How can you break away from all these concepts? See, it's about time that you found out the true concept. The one thing that gets us is fear. You heard what I said? Come here, get closer. Fear. We are afraid when we're by ourselves. When we're with a group, we're strongest. We're strong because we're in the midst of other people. When those protesters are out there marching, they're strong because they got a whole bunch of folks. But when it's only you out there, well, you're not going to really say anything. When it's you that are facing the man, and when it's you that is facing the FBI agents, when it's you that those security persons are rolling up on by yourself, and you're sitting in the cell by yourself, like Martin was. When they went in there and they separated, they let everybody else go, and they said, we want the head person, the head troublemaker, the head terrorist. Then we find out how strong you really are. It's only you and God. Fear. Should I be afraid? I should be. But here's the thing. What is fear? Why do I have to fear? Because they're going to come and take my life. They're going to lock me up. They may kill me. They may kill me and lock me up first, then kill me while I'm in there. Well, guess what? I wasn't meant to stay here for long as I have now. But I evolved from one state to another state. I have been transformed from one state to another state to this now. I'm 61 years old. 61. And in 61 years, I've seen the writing on the wall saying whites, coloreds. I've seen people sitting up in the tops of the movies. Whites down below, coloreds up front. I've seen coloreds go around to the back. No blacks, Negroes, coloreds, whites only. I've seen all that. And and God has allowed me to move from that to now. Family origin. This is what I'm trying to get you to see. The millennials have a chance to make a leap into the next millennium. But they choose not to because they're so weighed down with the baggage from family origin. We have Black Lives Matter. We have White Lives Matter. We have Blue Lives Matter. We have all these different colors that matter. But I'm here to tell you, the only thing that matters is God. Because when it comes down to the end, God will still be here when everybody else is gone. See, that's the thing that you need to focus on. That God, this whole thing is his thing. This whole thing is his thing. Whether you say it's good or it's bad, it's still God's thing. And we're just the players inside of God's matrix. This is God's matrix. And all those preachers are telling you, oh, you're going to heaven and blah, 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 blah. Really? You figure out your relationship with God. This is your independence. This day is your independence. Say, I refuse to stay and be a part of this craziness. If you want to fight against the system, first you got to find out the system that you're fighting against. And as long as you keep going to these games, to these movies, to these and keep the tradition of going on, well, guess what? You're not in no hurry to change it. Ciao, and I'm out.